This is Carlos with Outreach News, and today we have with us
a landowner of the Hickmont Cannery, the old Hickmont Cannery property that was used for a cannery to ship asparagus from the Delta, with 90,000 acres of asparagus was planted by the Chinese and canned, shipped to England, France, and Belgium to save them in 1919 from cancer of Germany spraying chemicals. From that point, it stayed until 1977 for a lot of the wars, and it furnished food for World War II also. But World War I, it furnished asparagus, and there was 90,000 acres growing in the Delta under cultivation and being brought here to this wharf. There was a wharf here. And Herbert Hoover was the leader of it. In 1915, he came to the Delta to get asparagus going, because asparagus, if you puree it out of a can or cook it and puree asparagus and eat 2 tablespoons in the morning, 2 at night, it will cure cancer in your body. It shoves cancer out of your blood cells. Anyway, very powerful. That's what I discovered. Anyway, by 1926, they did it until 1930, the canning of the asparagus, send it to England, France, and Belgium. And what I found now in history is that the Antioch Bridge was built with war defense money and 160 all the way to Sacramento to link all the asparagus towns to be able to get the asparagus here. And it wasn't getting fast enough because all the chemicals that Germany used on the England, France, and Belgium. Anyway, that's the history of this property. And then God led me to buy it from an auction after the redevelopment was ended. And I'm here today. I've been here 20 years and praying to God what he's going to do, and now people are showing up here getting blessings, but also working with the city, the new city officials. After Trump got elected, I'm saying all the bad officials left that were taking federal money, and the new ones have been put in position.
That's great.
So, yeah.
So now you open your land up to...
On Saturdays from 8:30 in the morning, they feed. I open the gates at 8, and on Sundays I open at 9, close them around 5 or 6 o'clock, depending on who's here.
Yeah.
And it gives the people a place to come and park or hang out instead of being downtown, hanging on the streets.
Nice.
That way they have 2 meals a day. Oh, I forgot. 8:30 food is served in the mornings on Saturdays, and Saturday afternoon at 2 food is served. So 2 meals on Saturday and 2 meals on Sunday. And there's different churches that are all doing this.
Great.
I don't serve the food, I just help present the property clean and so that people can eat here.
And has the city, they've been better with you helping the homeless?
That hasn't really changed. Actually, the new mayor's saying, from what I'm hearing, we don't have a homeless problem, we have a drug problem. So, and my lawyer and I found a man that was going to give us $20 million to buy the Kmart building. We had 45 days to use the $20 million to buy it, and I looked into the purchase. The lawyer got a hold of the company, and they wanted $10 million for the building and the property. And we tried to get the city to go along with it, and they said it was going to be too hard to get it zoned. And next thing I know, they have some officers been appointed for running some shelter, but they don't have a shelter yet. And we lost the money. And they never got back to us. Even the man that was going to give us the money called them 5 times. They never responded. And he's the guy that runs, what's that, selling online, Amazon. He was willing to give us $20 million. And they didn't want to do it. And we were looking at whole East County. My lawyer works with the DA of Contra Costa, and we were looking at East Contra Costa, but we never took it to county level. We only went to the city of Pittsburgh. But the money, time ran out, and the guy withdrew the money. Withdrew giving it to us.
Right.
That's the saddest thing that's happened.
Right. Well, all right. Well, thank you so much for your time, and we really do appreciate it.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of different churches that come, well, Christian believer families that come down and help with the feeds and give out clothing. I don't know, even I have them written down, but I don't know all the names of different ministries.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's kind of what's going on.
Well, thank you for your time.
All right.